Welcome back, metal scrap collectors. Today, I'm bringing you another action-packed, beyond all reason. We're on this beautiful desert map, drier than my bank account and hopefully not yours. Today, we're bringing you a super high-level 2v2 with a 49 OS paired with a 37 OS against two max-rank shivs. So they played the game for almost 1,000 hours. Very well experienced. Don't let the rank fool you. These are veterans and they're coming here to play. Our red player gonna be opening up Cortex bots, looking to try and deny this one little tick. He's a fast scout and he's hungry for information. And right now he's eating good as he's able to completely see the entire red side of the map, getting valuable information that maybe later on could turn into a big lead. Our yellow player, 7, coming in with Armada vehicles. I love Armada. What's your favorite faction? Down in the comments below. I would love to hear that. And while you're down there, make sure to give that like button some love. And smash subscribe. I'm always bringing you some of the best Beyond All Reason content. And as the game becomes underway, the unit choices are clear. Bots for Armada for green, Armada bots for blue. The only vehicle player. 7, why are vehicles not the main choice? Well, I'll give you a little bit of a breakdown. One, and probably the most important thing, is bots have access to something called res bots that allow you to eat these cactuses that give 100 energy. That's what I call free real estate, baby. It's a discount and I'm here for it. Where vehicles don't have access to that. On top of that, bots can go up and down these terrains much easier than the vehicle can. But vehicles are much more cost efficient. So a straight on head-to-head fight, the vehicles will absolutely dominate the front line. And speaking of front lines, it looks like we're getting established. Green has a foothold right here across the left-hand flank. Blue also has a strong foothold. But as you can see in the top right, blue starting to pull away in the economy. Red is slipping. And they're slipping fast. Looks like a tick is trying to get to the back line, but the one turret here will prevent any bit of a run by. But meanwhile, this red construction bot is left alone. His commander went out to get milk, and who knows when he will be back, as now the tick is free to unload all its little damage. But hold on, a rover comes back just in the nick of time. But hold on, APM using his APM to his max advantage, trying to get the Labella extractor. But 7 was locked in. She had a cup of Mountain Dew and she's here to play. Stopping that tick from doing any damage. That's big. Another tick slipping through though. Wait, hold on. We have 2 pawns on the left flank here doing catastrophic damage to red team's base, leaving it in shambles. As these winds are falling, the 2 grunts may have fallen, but not before they completely crushed red's morale. Meanwhile, green's getting even a bigger foothold. With the advantage he's able to get from weakening red's economy, he is now given tons of opportunities. He can go eco, aggressive, whatever suits his fancy. On the left-hand flank though, these blitzes, they're looking to hit you with that blitzkrieg, but blue here to stop it. No. Blitzes are getting past, and they are just made into scrap metal, fed into the grinder, and later food for the blue commander. 7 now trying to get the turret here up on the front line, but Raxwell gonna de-gun that down, shutting it down immediately. No exceptions. 7, shocked, dazed, confused, looks to retreat after watching her turret get absolutely blasted. Ticks still getting a bit of damage here and there, but red slowly starting to stabilize. Blue's team economy is skyrocketing, higher than my self-esteem, and that's not an accomplishment because it's pretty low. Sentries denying more scouts on the right flank, the left side holding steady, waiting for the ultimate battle, the battle of truth that will decide the game. As blue, even though they have a lead, folks, one bad micro call, one bad push can flip this game on its head. And that's one of the things I love so much about Beyond All Reason, is even when you're ahead, you can always still lose it. simply because of reclaim. When a unit dies, you can suck it dry for 60 to 70% of that metal. And if that's on your opponent's side, that is one of the easiest ways to come back. I have seen more throws than I can count from a team that was winning just because they got too over aggressive, got too confident, and strolled over to the other side and got blasted into Narnia. But these pawns are playing peekaboo with the blitzes, going up and down the hill, seeing if they're still there. I don't believe they have radar up on this hill, unless there is a radar over here. No, there is not. So these pawns are technically invisible to the yellow eye. But green and red just handshaking on the left flank here, both saying, you know what? You eco, I eco, we both eco. And they seem to be enjoying it. Perhaps they're on the beach drinking a martini. Who really knows right now, because they're kind of AFK. The main action, definitely between yellow and blue. As the turrets are coming online, the base crawl has begun. The sentry push, slowly but steady. 7 trying to look up, maybe get a D-gun here. Ooh, that's an ambitious turret. Gets shut down immediately. That's not a base, that's a steel coffin waiting to happen. 7 now realizing she has to place these turrets further back in order to stop the onslaught of blue. Or Raxwell looking to get a bit more mexes. These mexes are crucial, and these are supposed to belong to 7, and denying them and taking them away is stonks going up ×2. That's show me the money, baby. Because she's going to be falling really far behind. Soon she'll be in more credit card debt than a student going to college, and we all know how bad that can get. Raxwell furthering his position. 7 still holding, waiting for her moment to strike. Green, though, building up a huge armada of ticks. Perhaps have a huge breakthrough here and completely win the game on one push alone. Blue no longer holding the elevated position. He has stepped off the high ground. Obi-Wan would be disappointed, as now a pawn has found a lone construction vehicle. All alone, help him, step bro. He is stuck. He is dangerous, and that pawn ate him like he was a 5-star meal. He was delicious. But hold on. There's a blitz run by looking and waiting to happen as they surge across the battlefield. 9 blitzes in tow. 1 laser turret gonna meet the armada, but they're diving deeper, swimming into the ocean as they try and find an opportunity deep into Blue's base. But the Stoots are here to respond. The laser turrets locking them in place, and they're forced to run back with their tail between their legs. A commanding defeat for the yellow commander. But it's not over yet, folks. As like I mentioned, no one's really taken any damage. Just a slowly but surely an economy lead on Blue's side. Which with one bad decision, one bad micro, or one spilled Cheeto on the keyboard, it can completely change it. But the turrets are coming up. The wall of bar is being created, and the tick motherload is here. The swarm has been created. Are we playing StarCraft or Beyond All Reason? Because this looks like the Zerg is coming, and they're coming in fast. As they're holding steady, waiting. Here they come. The onslaught is going. Blue sees an opportunity. The ticks are now in the line of turrets. Can they hold? Huge explosion. Beautiful metal fireworks. The D-guns are going in. 7's commander will be sacrificed, but it's for the cause. Witness a glory commander go down, but not before it takes down every unit in the vicinity. We need to move up. Red needs the help. Yellow needs to go, because these res bots, they're here, and they're here to play hard. As they look to immediately start resing up the boys, welding them back together. That's gotta be painful. I would not want to be one of those res bots. Imagine you're laying on the street and you're getting stitched back together live. That, you need at least some morphine, and those robots, they got nothing. But red, ooh, we have an attack on the left. The tick spam. The beamers are up, but the ticks and the grunts are no match for the ticks as they completely obliterate them, plunging them deep into the abyss. Get my notepad, somebody write this down, as red is looking to make one of the biggest comebacks I've seen. The green actually has nothing to defend here. He's alone, naked, and afraid. The ticks swarming, but they're getting cut through like a hot knife through butter, melted. Back into the factory they go, the clankers versus clanker warfare. When will it end as they just now obliterate the wind farm? They are no longer eco-friendly. They want to use fossil fuels. They are revolting. But Green's base is crumbling into dust. He thought he was building a base, but in reality, he was building a forward graveyard as there's nothing left but despair. What does Blue have to say with it? Blue, huge counterattack on the right-hand flank here, pushing deep in. But is this an overextension? He's not getting the same kind of damage as Red is right now. Red and Yellow both tag teaming. Green needs to call for backup or it's gonna be lights out. The bombers are now forced to pull away from the base. This is huge. This not only gives Red huge amount of time to build up an army to counter the bombardment from the death from above, but the blitzes are gone into pieces. They're feeling numb. Can robots even feel pain? Psychologically, they have gone numb. Now, Green, nothing but a broken base. Blue is in the driver's seat. Blue is on the wheel. He has to put the pedal to the metal and end this game now because the damage Green took is too much to come back from. The anti-air is up, but the bombers are shelling. They are dropping. Sound the siren as Red base goes up in flames just like his career. His hopes and dreams crashing down. Red's play is falling apart faster than my chances to get a second date. What an absolute massacre Blue did. Switching to bombers may have been the key to victory here. I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Was it the bomber run or was Blue just too far ahead? But hold on. There's nothing here to defend the grunts. If they can kill this beamer turret, there is no defenses here. Just one Jaguar, but the beamer's so strong as it just locks in. Enemy spotted. Enemy disappeared. These aren't robots anymore. They're walking corpses. And these corpses, they have nowhere to stay. Back in the tin can they go. Blue trying to look to finish Yellow off on the right flank. Still holding on to a glimmer of hope as Red desperately tries to push in. The res bots are here to try and clean up any metal, but they have been forgotten about, just like me. You won't forget about me, right? So you better smash that subscribe button. A detonation, the pounder. Witness him, brothers, as he dies a glorious death for no reason at all, but to have psychological trauma on the Blue team. Blue holding a commanding lead over the entire map. Red in shambles. Their base falling apart. Blitzes are now being sent in. The resurrected blitzes from Yellow. Imagine having to fight your own brother, your own comrade on the battlefield. This is something I would never want to experience as these robots make their final stand. As they pray to HR that next time they're treated better. Stoots slowly chipping away at the Centurion. The anti-swarm bot getting healed up. He is the last survivor, the captain of the ship. He always goes down. The Stoot gonna be cleaned up. Blue just playing with their food as now the turtles, the heavy amphibious tank, scrapes across the battlefield looking to put the nail in the coffin. And with that, Red sees the tier 2. Red sees their hopes and dreams crashing to the Mariana Trench. And that will be GG. Hope you guys did enjoy that video. It means a lot to me. Hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below. Are you Armada or Cortex?